Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan with Her Courage to Plan. Today we've got to go ahead and give you guys a update for January. I originally said that I was going to do quarterly updates, and I'm still going to do quarterly updates, but I'm going to try to check in with you guys once a month so that we can continue to keep each other encouraged on this savings challenge journey. Now, if this is your first time watching one of our money saving challenge videos, I will link a playlist up above so that you can go back and watch those videos. That way you can get an understanding of what we're doing as far as the money savings challenge for 2020. And in those videos, I also gave some additional money savings tips. Now today, I'm going to give you guys 3 additional money saving tips. Also, we've got to count these coins and bills, and we've got to update our savings trackers. So we've got a lot to do in this video. This video may be a little bit longer, being that it is the official first whole month check-in. So going forward, hopefully they'll be a little bit shorter, but I wanted to share some of the exciting things that we have been doing to save that extra cash for the money savings challenge. So without further delay, let's go ahead and get right into the video. And so right now it is tax season. For tip number 1, if you plan on receiving a tax refund, think about putting some of that money aside as part of your savings. Now, if you have not already planned on putting that money aside, just think about doing that, because that is an easy way to be able to put that money aside if you don't have a whole lot of discretionary income month to month. So before we go into tip number 2, I want to start off by saying that this video is not sponsored. So any of the companies' names that I do say, this is just from personal experience. So again, this is not a sponsored video. So for tip number 2, are you someone that don't carry a whole lot of cash like myself, or you don't go to the bank a whole lot during the month? So have you thought about cash back after your purchases? Now, many of you all know that we shop at Publix, and what I do enjoy is that on their credit card and debit card machine, they do have a other option. You can actually enter in the dollar amount that you want back for cash back, and you can actually go down as low as $1. And so depending on what your budget is, then a few dollars, if that's all you need and you don't necessarily want to go to the bank for whatever reason, then getting cash back is a great way to, get that money back without inconveniencing yourself. Now, I've also found that Walgreens, they do an increment as low as $5 as far as cash back. So there may be other retailers that have a other option or a lower increment that you can choose for cash back. So that is just a tip that I wanted to share with y'all, because sometimes you don't think about it. So that is a nice way of getting the money that you want back through cash back after purchases. Now on to tip number 3. This is a money earning tip. Now I'm going to talk about 3 companies, and again, this is not sponsored, but this is what I have experienced, and this is not a full review, guys. This is just something that I wanted to share with you all. And guys, I didn't want to get 6 months down the road and say, oh well, this is what I'm doing to earn this extra cash. So I really want to make sure that I am transparent with you guys, and if you decide that you want to try these brands, then by all means you do so, but you make sure that you do your own research and you use your own judgment. So the first company that I'm going to talk about is Swagbucks. Now Swagbucks is a popular rewards program where you can earn points and redeem for gift cards and even cash through PayPal. And guys, I'm telling you, I have already earned a total of $15 from doing Swagbucks. And I will go ahead and link just my confirmation of where I did the withdrawal from my PayPal account to my bank account. So you guys know I am not shucking and jiving about this. So it is really easy to do. So basically you're earning points from different retailers. You know, you can actually print coupons, you can actually watch videos, do surveys. So there's a host of things that Swagbucks allow you to do to earn those additional points. And guys, I'm telling you, if you have more time than I do, then I think this is a great way to help bring in that extra cash if you don't have a whole lot of discretionary income to, you know, put towards your savings. So you want to check out Swagbucks. Make sure you go on their website, you know, read about them. Also, when you're doing your research, check the Better Business Bureau. Now, this particular company is listed up under the Better Business Bureau as Protege LLC, and they've been in business according to the Better Business Bureau since 2005. So do your research, read some blogs, and you make a decision on whether or not you want to try Swagbucks. Now, there's a downside. Now you have where, you know, it can be a little bit of time consuming. And also, again, you know, if you're doing surveys and you're registering for these types of accounts, then some of your personal information you do, you know, fork over. But you, again, make the decision that's right for you. Now, I have not linked any of my banking information to any of these sites. But again, if you're already shopping with these different retailers, you can make that decision as to whether or not you want to go that far. But again, Swagbucks, I have been enjoying it thus far, guys. And to earn $15, that's $15 more than I had, guys. Now, the next company that I want to talk about is Branded Surveys, guys. Now, according to the Better Business Bureau, they're listed as Mint Vine, and they've been in business since 2012. So again, do your research and you make a decision on whether or not this is for you. Now, what I want to say about Branded Surveys is that you want to make sure that you slow down. That's with any survey, whether you're doing a survey with Swagbucks, whether you're doing it with Branded Surveys or any other company, you want to make sure that you slow down and you want to make sure that you're giving your honest feedback, because you don't want to be disqualified or you don't want to violate the terms of service. So you want to make sure that you are on the up and up with that. Don't try to do any type of, you know, quick fixes, you know, copying and pasting. Don't do any of that. So I'm just letting you guys know, make sure you slow down, make sure you give your honest opinion, and just making sure that you are not trying to, you know, do anything to do something so fast to where, oh, you're thinking that the faster you do it, then, you know, the quicker you can move on to the next. There's algorithms, and I'm telling you about slowing down because when I first, on day one, when I first opened up the account, I did my first survey. I am a speed reader, but I got a notification and they told me to basically slow down. So I knew then that this system is really, you know, it's robust. So just make sure that that's what you're doing. And also what I want to say is, if you're interested in doing PayPal payout, when you're setting up your accounts with Swagbucks, with Branded Surveys, or any other company where they're doing cash back through PayPal, make sure that your email address is the same email address that is hooked to your PayPal account, because when you request your payouts, you will go through different verification and it's pretty instantaneous. So you want to make sure that those two match. Okay. Now the next company I want to talk about is MyPoint. Now they're owned by the same company as Swagbucks. So again, you can do surveys, you can watch videos, you can earn points through printing coupons. So it's really easy to earn points. And, you know, be able to redeem them for different gift cards to different retailers, Amazon, Walmart. And again, if they offer a cash payment option through PayPal, that is a great way. Now, I am more interested in the PayPal payout at this time because of the Money Savings Challenge. Now, I can tell you already, through Branded Surveys, I have earned $62.37, which I think is amazing. So $15 plus $62.37, that's over $77 that I've earned in January to add to our money savings challenge. So if you're interested in, any of these brands that I talked about, I do have my link tree link down below in the description box. Now in my link tree link, it lists all of the companies that I am using to earn some extra cash or, extra rewards through. I am also using Fetch Rewards, and again, that is definitely something that you want to check out as well. And then also in my link tree, you have a link to all of my social media platforms. So now I will say that they do not take taxes out of this money. So you want to make sure that you consult your tax advisor so that you'll be on the up and up with that, okay? Because we don't want to have no dealings with the feds about not paying in our taxes. So I did earn some extra money from consignment sale. I told you guys in the first video, as one of my money saving tips, I wanted to do at least one consignment sale per quarter, and we actually earned a total of $37.94 from the consignment sale, and this is just a copy of the check that I received. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is transition. We've got to go ahead and count these coins. We've got to count these bills, and I'm going to roll some coins as well if I have enough to do so. And then we've got to go ahead and fill out our savings trackers. Now, if you have not gotten your savings trackers yet, go ahead and head over to my Etsy shop. I have updated them, and you get a host of different trackers that you can use. Now today I'm going to show you some fun ways that you can use your trackers. Continue to share these videos. If you know someone that can, learn from these different tips, or just want to watch how we come out on top of the savings challenge for 2020, make sure you share this video, guys. But all right, without further delay, I'm going to transition so that we can get to counting and updating our savings track. All right, guys, so these are our 3 savings jars. I have the pennies, we have some bills, and we have all of the silver coins here. So without further delay, let's go ahead and get to counting. I'm going to start out with the pennies first. Alright guys, so I have my Sharpie out. You want to make sure that you check with your bank to see what do they require on the coin wrappers when you're actually turning in your coins. And my bank, they do want the account number on here. Alright, so we have a total of $1.14 in pennies. So now let's go ahead and get to counting the silvers. Alright guys, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8.15 in silver. So we don't have enough to roll coins at this time. Alright, so now we're on to the bills, guys. So let's see what we have thus far. Alright, so I've got the ones in stacks of 5. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20. And then we have $1. And then the 5s, we have $5, $10, $15. We have one $10 bill. And we have a $100 bill. So what we have here today, guys, is a total of $146 in bills. Oh my God, I am just so excited. That is awesome sauce. Now, you may not be one that want to count, your money, do quarterly check-ins or monthly check-ins, you may like that wow factor at the end. But I just want to make sure that we do check-ins monthly because I want to make sure that we are on track. So let's go ahead and do a full total. So we have $146 in bills. We have $1.14 in pennies, and we have $8.15 in silver. So we have a total of $155.29, guys. That is just amazing. I am excited. So now it's time to update our savings trackers. Okay, guys? All right, guys. So I am at the savings section of my planner, and what you see here is a dashboard affirmation quote that I do have in my Etsy shop. It comes in a bundle of 20, and this one says, all I do is win with Jesus. And it does have the decorations on the letters. I just love this. But if you want to get your hands on it, go ahead and go over to my Etsy shop and snag your copy. These are beautiful on vellum. I printed it on vellum, and I got the vellum from Hobby Lobby, so it's really easy to do once I print it, and I just cut it down to size. And so let's get right into the savings challenge goal trackers. Now this right here, the savings goal pre-plan and the different trackers. Now I did do some updates, and the updated copies are in the Etsy shop. So what you have is the affirmations, goals, big plans, and notes down here at the bottom. And so I did put some stickers on here for extra motivation. Now I do have some cardstock where I cut down, because today I'm going to show you guys a nice way to just color in your trackers, and I didn't want it to bleed through. Let's start out with the first one. And again, this mirrors the penny challenge, and is basically saying, you know, week 1 you'd save 28 cents, week 2 77 cents, and so forth. So if you're actually using this and you was, you know, kind of putting your date in and checking it off, that is great. But I'm going to show you another way that you can, you know, make it fun, where you can highlight your progress. And so for today we have a total of $154.29. So I would end up highlighting this tracker all the way down to the balance where it says $154. Now that's me. You can do it however you want, if you want to, you know, keep up with your weekly goal. But based on this balance, we're all the way down here at week 25, which I think is awesome because we are way ahead of the game. So I'm going to get a highlighter. I'm going to use my mild highlighter. So I'm going to go with blue on this. Alright guys, so I have colored in all the way down to the total of $154. And I'm not the best colorer, but it did feel good coloring it in. So the next savings tracker that I'm going to actually update is the goal tracker monthly. Now this is the one I'm really focused on, but if you're using your actually monthly saving jars, then you would put for January the total amount that you have saved. So we have a total of $154.29, and I'm going to write this in, and then I'm going to go ahead and shade it in, but I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use this yellow. I am loving that. So we have updated this savings tracker. Now if you are using the goal tracker jar, now I am loving this as well. So what I've done is, of course, I've put some stickers on here just to keep us motivated, keep going, and I put some arrows, as you know, showing that it's increasing, and you know, don't quit. These actual stickers came out of my fitness book from the Happy Planner. So This right here is just amazing. I love this. So it starts out with $44.53. So there's 15 lines here, and if you divide this amount by 15, you get $44.53. So for each line, that's what it represents. So today, since we have a total of $154.29, then we get to shade up almost close to here, the 178.19. So we're not going to get quite up to that, so we'll get close to it. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and kind of mark it off. Alright guys, I am so excited. This feels so good, guys. This is just awesome. Oh, this is just beautiful to be able to see that this is actually going up. So the last tracker that I want to update is this one here. If you're using this particular tracker, you're writing your dates down, the source of where you've earned your money, the amount saved, the ending balance, and just checking it off that it's done. Now the way I would use this is, because I'm looking at it on a full monthly basis, is I will put in here January 31st, so that will end the whole month of January. Okay, and then the source here is just basically where the money savings came from. So I'm going to put a notation that it was from personal, and then I'm going to put SB for Swagbucks, and then I'm going to put BS for branded surveys, and then I'm going to put CO for consignment. So I'll know where the source of this money came from. And then the amount saved is the $154.29 for ending January 31st. And of course the amount saved is the ending balance, because this is the only thing that we have in here. So when we come back for February, we'll put February the 29th, put our source, the amount saved, and then we'll add the amount saved to the ending balance. So right now that ending balance for January is $154.29. Okay, and you can check it off that it is done. Alright, so I hope you guys have enjoyed me doing this on camera, and I hope that you all are having a wonderful time doing the savings challenge. I want to make sure that it's fun and that it's not daunting. And whatever you need to do, if you need to spruce up your savings trackers, put you some stickers down there, do you some highlighting, you do that. But I wanted to make sure that I put in some check-ins, because I want to make sure that we are on track to saving what we need to save. All right guys, I am so excited. We have finally finished our first monthly update for the savings challenge. I hope that you all are on track as well. And again, if you have not gotten your savings tracker, go ahead and head over to my Etsy shop and grab your copy. Remember, I do have a special discount code in the description box for you to get 10% off. I really do appreciate you all. Let's continue to keep each other motivated. Let's continue to keep each other lifted up in prayer. And guys, you already know the deal. Until the next time, I will see you later. Bye.